Hello everyone, what's up? Jwhisp here and welcome to episode 25 of the Minecraft 1.14 Survival Let's Play. So, since it's already the 25th episode, I decided to finally do a long requested world tour. I think I'm pretty much just going to be doing one every 25 episodes. I don't know how long I'll be doing this series. Obviously, if the episodes start getting up into the couple hundreds, then I might delay a world tour. But yeah, it's episode 25 already, which is crazy because we literally just started this not that long ago. And we've accomplished a lot in this world, and I think it's finally time to show it off to you guys. So here we have the first really main creation that I've had for a while. It's my house. It's gone through a lot of changes throughout different episodes. These leaves aren't supposed to be here. It's supposed to be flowers. But a creeper blew it up and I needed to improvise. So here's the house. It was originally pretty much just like an oak box. And then people yelled at me. I added an overhang, adjusted the roof, added some plants. And it's starting to definitely come along. It looks really good on the outside. The inside, on the other hand, isn't so nice right now. I just literally have stuff everywhere. I'll decorate it more in the future. Oh, my elytra. But then under here, in the basement, we have this nice little storage room. I really like the storage room. It's small, but I think it looks really nice, and I like what I did with the lighting, with the glowstone in the floor and in the walls. I think it all comes together really nicely. And also, if any of you guys are curious, the shaders I have on right now are BSL shaders. I normally don't have shaders on in this survival world. I just have them turned on right now because, you know, it's a world tour. I want everything to look pretty nice. Let's get our pals with us. Let's get Bjorn, and then I haven't named my little bird boy yet, but he can bop along and come with us. So, over here we just have the nether portal. It's not really decorated yet. It's just been sitting there for a while. Outside the village over here, we have my automatic cooked chicken farm. There's no chicken right now, but there's a lot of feathers that I don't really use. We built this in episode 11, I think, and this is pretty much how I've been getting all my food. I have a video tutorial kind of on it, so if you want to check out episode 11 where I make this, I will link it down in the description below. It works really well. Currently, oh, no. Oh, eat food, don't die. Currently, this is Minecraft version 1.14.3, and it still works. In other versions, I can't promise that it'll work. But usually redstone doesn't change too much, so I think it should be fine. But this is actually a newer design because the previous design doesn't work anymore. So redstone's always changing. You never know. So now let's look at some stuff in the village. This was a randomly generated village, and then we literally just built a giant wall around it. Most of the original structures of the village are no longer here because I took them down, and then slowly over time, I've been adding more structures to the village for the villagers to live in. Here we just have a little farm I made. It kind of looks bad because the villagers ruined it. But this is where I got a lot of my food in the beginning. I also apologize if I sound kind of weird. I'm a little stuffed up right now. Over here, we have a little... This pond was here naturally, but I changed it a little bit to look a little better. I added some... what are these called? Benches for people to sit. And then also what we did under here was we made kind of a secret little base. I kind of wanted to give it sort of a science lab type vibe. I don't really know. I haven't really decorated it much. I've just kind of put some random stuff down here. I want to make this my potion brewing room. The only issue is I've explored the nether for hours and I still haven't not been able to find nether wart in this world. I don't know what's up with it, but hopefully we can find some soon. So let's head up here. That's what that is. We'll probably expand that more in the future. Let's check this out. Over here, we have a little fishing hut we made with a little thing that people can go on. I think it looks really nice. It doesn't necessarily look exactly like a fishing hut, but yeah, I currently have 2 beds in here because I still have yet to make houses. But I still think this looks pretty nice. And then we have this where people can go on and fish. I fished here a lot. Still haven't gotten any mending books though. Here we have our doghouse we made in episode 18. I don't know. I love this. I'm really proud of this build. It's really small and simple, but I think it looks really nice. I'm honestly just, yeah. Bjorn number 2 is going to have a nice time in there. And then also in the future, what I want to do is knock out this wall over here because this looks really bad. Oh, that elytra. Oh, my God. Elytras are no... You know, let's only put on the elytra when we need it. Hold up. Okay. But over here, I want to bust this wall down and eventually build a dock for, like, boats and stuff because I think that'll look pretty cool. Because this little waterway channel leads into a giant ocean, and I think that'd be really cool. Over here, we have our creation from the last episode, which I also did a little bit of work on off camera, but it is the town hall. It's still currently not decorated inside, but on the outside I did a little bit of decorating. Added some grass, added some bushes. I gave a little more detail to the windows and the roof. It doesn't look super amazing, but then again, it's a town hall, and I've never really seen an exciting looking town hall. I might try to work on it more in the future with decorating it inside and stuff. But yeah, there's that. Over here, we have a small little windmill house we made towards the beginning of the series. I really like this. It's just another little house for the villagers. I think this looks really cool. I really like the little design. Over here, we have another recent creation, which is our little panda pen. I know it's not the most fitting thing for the village, but I really just wanted a panda. So here we have our panda. The pen design, I will also link the video to it down below. It was inspired by another YouTuber, not entirely copied, just kind of based upon that. So I think this looks really cool. Our panda's nice and happy. I tried to give him kind of different environments. I made a custom tree. I gave him a little pond. I put some bamboo in here, but this bamboo, like, this is crazy. It keeps growing. I'm gonna have to, I need to make like some sort of maintenance tunnel so I can get down there and get in his pen to clean it out, because yeah, that bamboo, it's growing really tall, and I don't know what's up with it. Over here, yeah, I don't know what's been going on. Okay, so we've had this since one of the first episodes, ever since I built the wall. There was one villager and one chicken, and then literally just more and more villagers and chickens are stumbling in this little like water hole, and they can't get out. I just leave them because I think it's funny. It looks like they're all kind of gangbanging the chicken. And literally what happened was there was two villagers. Like, there was one villager and a chicken. Another villager accidentally stumbled upon in there, and then the villagers started breeding. So literally half these villagers are incest babies, and then there's another chicken. I don't know how that got in there. So yeah, it's just a big mess. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna leave that there because I like my water villagers. Over here, we have a little watchtower build we made a few episodes ago, just so we can kind of watch over the village. I would like to try to get some sort of villager up here. That's why I have a bed, but no villagers really come up here. Hopefully, in a future episode, when they finally add something, I don't know what the block is, but it was added in 1.14, and it has like a bow on it, and it has to do with battling. But anyways, I hope they add some type of warrior or archer villager that I can add up here, and he can snipe down all the bad guys. But I think this looks really nice. And the reason I have string right here on top of the middle post is because if you put string on the middle post, or not in the post, but on the middle wall, it gives it that little up effect, and I like that. I like the way it looks, so I did that. And when you're down here, you know, you can't see the string. It's not a big deal. Over here, this may be the only original villager house actually remaining. I still have yet to change it. I want to make it into a little bit of a farmhouse. Here, I just have a cow pen. This won't be here permanently. I know it looks pretty bad. Over here, this was also one of our first creations, but is our entrance to the mine. I might want to work on in the future kind of blending all this cobblestone and stone and gold into the grass, because it's like a very harsh transition. But I think this looks really cool. I don't really use this mine anymore. I just kind of mine in random locations because I've mined out all the resources around here. But yeah, there goes down there. But I think this little entrance area looks really cool. I might spruce it up a little bit in the future. But I think it looks pretty good so far. Over here, we have another recent creation, and these are our horse stables. I did get my undead horse in here, and then, I don't know, I rode him somewhere around. He's walking somewhere around the village. I don't know where he is. Hopefully he didn't run away. And then I have my other horse here. I don't really have a name for him yet, so if you guys have a name suggestion, let me know. I really like these stables, though. I kind of just made this on my own, because a lot of my builds towards the beginning of this series were kind of not totally copied off of, but inspired off of other Minecrafters' builds. And, you know, as I'm getting better at building, I'm able to build some of my own stuff. And so this looks pretty good. And then here, you know, we have the main entrance to Wispy Wallows, which is the name of this town. I think it looks... Oh, I didn't mean to open the chat. I think this town looks pretty good. There's still a few more things in this town, but really fast, let's go to sleep, just because it's getting pretty late here. But yeah, this town isn't all of it, though. We also have some really cool floating Mesa village type things that I want to show you. I don't really know how to describe it. I don't really have a name or a word for what we were trying to build, but it looks really cool, so you guys definitely don't want to miss that. But I will show that off soon. And the reason I have, in case you're wondering, fireworks in my inventory is because with the elytra, you can use fireworks to kind of... Oh, I don't have the elytra on. You can use fireworks to shoot yourself up in the air. I actually didn't know you could do this. This is something I found out recently. So, the final thing we have in the village, I believe we covered everything. Yeah. The final thing we have is kind of sad. So here we have my dog Bjorn. But this is really... No! Stop hurting yourself. This is really Bjorn number 2. Because Bjorn number 1 died. What happened was I accidentally hit an iron golem with an egg. And I thought that that would trigger the golem to hit me. And I was curious why it wasn't hitting me. So I went up to it and punched it to see why it wouldn't be hostile. And nothing happened. It still didn't attack me. And I was kind of confused by that. But then, a few seconds later, Bjorn number 1 comes running up, attacks the golem, and the golem hits him, shoots him up in the air, and he falls down and dies. It was really sad and tragic, but it all happened on stream, so we built this little grave for him, Rip Bjorn. And then over here, you can't really see it, because with the shaders, I don't know why, the render distance is kind of messed up. Okay, that was a fail. Let me try to go over here, but, actually, I might be able to just turn the render distance up really fast. Let's see if it'll load in. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I just usually turn my render distance down for better FPS, but my FPS is fine. There we have it. When you stand at this grave to mourn Bjorn, I can't even talk. You look over at the mountain and see the beautiful statue of him. So I will show you guys that really fast. Let me just turn down my render distance a little bit. Why can't... Hold on. Elytra, work, please. There we go. So you can go over here, see the statue. I built it with white and glowstone just to kind of give it an angelic look. We built a halo above him, and also his tail on the side is made of glowstone just so it kind of... Oh god, I'm so bad at this. Just so... Okay, you know what? I'm not even gonna try. There goes my XP. Anyways, okay, yeah, you can see I'm not good with an elytra. But yeah, I have some kind of glowstone behind here, so it gives him a little bit more of a glowing look. But yeah, this is a statue dedicated just to him. So we still have a few more builds to show off. So, okay, hopefully I can actually use an elytra this time. Okay, here we go. But to show off some of the other builds, we have to actually go through our nether portal, which will take us across the world to some of the other creations. I really need to learn how to use an elytra. I'm so bad with it. Okay, hopefully my pets are safe in the nether here. So here we have a sort of just nether highway. It's not really decorated yet. I know it looks kind of crappy, but I will work on making it look better in the future. It's just kind of a temporary thing. The reason I make nether highways, in case you don't know, is because I believe for every block traveled in the nether, it's 6 or 7 or 8, I think it's 8 blocks traveled in the overworld. So you can go just 100 or 200 blocks in the nether, but it can take you a long way in the overworld. So here we have, oh gosh, a portal which will lead us to a Mesa spikes biome. Now, Mesa biomes alone are already extraordinarily rare, but a Mesa spikes biome is even more rare, which is why I decided to make a giant town kind of in the sky here, and I will show this off. Let's turn our render distance up a little bit. We might get a little bit of lag here, but it's okay. Well, my FPS is still good. It's still above 100. I'm just used to that smooth 140 FPS. So here on the outskirts, I want to build more stuff, but we just have a little fishing dock and then a little hut design I have. I want to make this all very primitive looking, and eventually in the future, I also want to bring some villagers over here because I think it'll look really nice. But yeah, I want to build some more huts around here eventually. And then up here, we have the actual city taking shape. I haven't actually worked on this in a few episodes. I might work on it soon because this is something I'm kind of doing just every few episodes because I eventually want to make this a big, thriving city and town. And haven't really worked on it yet. So we have this big staircase leading up here with these very weak-looking supports, but I kind of want it to look like that. I just wanted to give it some support so it doesn't look like it's just floating. Over here, we just have a bridge leading to this little platform. I don't really have anything built over here yet. Here we have a little post where I'll eventually put signs leading to different locations. Okay, let's turn down the render distance a little bit. And then up here, we have it leading to kind of the main area I have built so far. Here's the first hut I built. I think it looks pretty good. I already have a bed up here. I have an anvil, some chests and stuff with some... Yeah, I accidentally brought a stack of diamonds with me last time I was up here. And I have a little infinite water source up here, just temporarily, because there's not really any water nearby besides the water down there, and I really don't want to go all the way down there. Over here, I have a little farmer's hut, which eventually I'll probably put a bed in and have a farming villager. But yeah, I have two little small wheat farms here and a little composter, so the villagers can get food once there are villagers, because there's not any yet. And then I believe that this will be the final build. But down here, I have these little fences and this little ladder stairway down to this little area. I think this looks really nice, this little thing. I don't really know. And then I just have another little house and hut. Hopefully a villager can go down here, even though it would kind of be trapped because I don't think villagers really go up and down ladders. But yeah, just another little house. Has some fence windows that overlook the outside. But yeah, anyways, that's pretty much all for this episode. We've definitely accomplished a lot in this world. Most of the builds are definitely concentrated within that first village we showed you, which is why I'm trying to expand to other parts of my world and kind of build out, because I want to be able to have a very diverse world. Let's get off here and kind of get in the sky to show this off. But yeah, here we have it from above. I think this all looks really good. I'm definitely really proud of this kind of Mesa build. I think it looks really good. I really like the spruce wood look. I think it definitely fits very well. If you guys want to download this world, I will have a download in the description. If you also just want the seed of the world, I used to post it in the description. I posted it within the first few episodes, I think just the first 2 or 3 maybe. The reason I don't anymore is just because it's a really long seed and it looks kind of weird in the description. But if you want the seed, check those out. This has honestly been such a crazy adventure because this series, this Let's Play, is the thing that really got my channel going. When I started the episode, the first episode, I was originally a Wizard 101 channel. I'm sure a lot of you have heard of that game, probably played it in your childhood. And when I started the Let's Play, I only had around 8,000 subscribers. And I did the episode 1 of the Minecraft Let's Play kind of, not as a joke, but just kind of, I don't know. No one was really playing Minecraft at the time. It was right before or around the release of 1.14, so Minecraft still had a relatively low player count. Because Minecraft was pretty dead for a while. 1.13 brought some people to it, and then they left. And then 1.14 had some promises. So I decided to do a Minecraft Let's Play. I uploaded episode 1. It got a few hundred views. Wasn't that big or anything. And so I wasn't going to continue it. But I did do a second episode just because I was having fun with it. So I did episode 2. I uploaded it, went to bed, and the next morning, episode 1 went from about 300 or 400 views to 6,000 views, which for me at the time was like insane. I was like, what happened? And I literally don't know what happened overnight, but the video literally just blew up and it was insane. And so I uploaded episode 3, and about 2 days after it hit 6,000, 2 days after that, it was at like 20,000, And then every day it was gaining like 10 or 20,000 views, which was like more views than I even had on my channel, which was literally insane. And I went from 8,000 subs to quickly gaining 1,000 to 2,000 subs a day for a short period of time. And within about 2 weeks, I went from 8,000 to about 23,000 subscribers. And then I got to around episode 9 or 10 on the Let's Play at that time, and it was still booming, and it still is today. My growth has kind of slowed down a little bit because the trendiness of episode 1 has kind of calmed down. It's still getting a lot of views, and I still love that video so much. But now, as of right now, I'm kind of gaining around 8,000 or 9,000 subs a month, which I'm still incredibly happy with. It's literally insane because I've been doing YouTube for about 2 or 3 years now. And it's literally just been such an insane journey. So the reason I talked about this story is just because I really just truly want to thank you guys for all the awesome and amazing support on this series. It's been the most fun thing I've done on my channel, and one of the craziest experiences of my life. That month where I went from like 8 to like 30,000 subscribers really quickly, it was definitely a hard kind of transition period. Because when you're a small YouTuber, kind of uploading a few times a week, and now you're starting to gain all this crazy support, it gets overwhelming. And once or twice, actually, I kind of cried. One time was a little bit on stream, and one time was off stream. I wasn't like bawling my eyes out like, oh, no. I wasn't bawling my eyes out like a baby. But just like all the support you guys were giving me and all the comments. Like I woke up one time to like 500 new comments, all of people saying like how much they enjoy the series and stuff like that. It was honestly just like so sweet, and it was just, I don't know, it was all just amazing and very surreal. So thank you guys so much for the support on this series. I don't know, I still can't believe it's episode 25 already. Like, I don't know, this is crazy, but definitely gonna have a lot more episodes to come. I plan on doing this series for a while. Say in the future when 1.15 or 1.16 comes out, I probably won't stop the Let's Play, but instead just continue it on the new version. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate if you left a like and subscribe. Again, I will put the download link to the world in the description below. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is Jwhisp, and I will see you all in the next one.